Hello, seniors. Let me speak to you today not just as a doctor, but as someone who has spent decades watching seniors struggle silently with high blood pressure, anxiety, dizziness, and that constant fear that something might suddenly go wrong. If you are over the age of 50 or 60, you already know how unpredictable blood pressure can be. One moment you feel fine, and the next you feel pressure in your head, tightness in your chest, or a strange uneasiness that makes you sit down and worry. And what troubles me most is that many seniors believe that once blood pressure rises, there is nothing they can do in that moment except wait, panic, or immediately reach for medication. Today, I want to share something very simple, very gentle, and very powerful that you can do with your own hands in just 60 seconds, right where you are sitting, to help your body calm down and support a natural drop in blood pressure. Now, before I explain this hand technique, I want you to understand something extremely important. Blood pressure is not just about your heart or your blood vessels. It is deeply connected to your nervous system, your breathing, your stress levels, and even how tense your muscles are. When you feel worried, angry, rushed, or frightened, your body releases stress hormones that tighten your blood vessels and force your heart to work harder. This is why blood pressure can spike suddenly, even when you are resting at home. And this is also why calming the nervous system can quickly bring relief. Many seniors are shocked when they realize that something as simple as how you hold your hands can send a powerful signal to your brain to slow down, relax, and reduce pressure inside the body. I have seen patients in my clinic whose blood pressure numbers were high when they arrived, only to drop noticeably after a few minutes of calm breathing and gentle hand pressure. This is not magic. This is physiology. Your hands are rich with nerve endings that communicate directly with your brain. When you stimulate certain areas gently and intentionally, you activate what we call the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part of your body responsible for rest, relaxation, and healing. When this system turns on, your heart rate slows, your blood vessels relax, and blood pressure begins to settle. Now let me guide you through this 60-second hand technique exactly as I would guide one of my own senior patients. I want you to imagine that you are sitting comfortably in a chair. Your feet are flat on the floor, your shoulders are relaxed, there is no rush. Take a slow breath in through your nose and gently breathe out through your mouth. Already your body is beginning to listen. Take your right hand and gently wrap it around your left thumb. Not tight, not squeezing, just a firm, comforting hold, almost like you are reassuring yourself. Your left thumb should rest inside your right palm, and your right fingers should naturally wrap around it. As you hold your thumb, gently press and massage it with slow, steady pressure. This is not about force. This is about intention. While you do this, take slow, deep breaths, counting to 4 as you breathe in and counting to 6 as you breathe out. As you hold your thumb, something very important is happening inside your body. The thumb is closely connected to emotional stress, anxiety, and worry. Many seniors carry years of silent worry in their bodies, and the thumb area is particularly sensitive to this. When you gently hold and massage it, you are sending a message to your brain that you are safe, that you can relax, that there is no immediate danger. Within seconds, stress signals begin to quiet down. Now continue holding the thumb for a full 60 seconds. This may feel surprisingly calming. Some people notice warmth in their hands. Others notice their breathing naturally slows. Some feel a gentle sense of relief in the chest or head. These are signs that your nervous system is shifting into a calmer state. And as this happens, your blood vessels begin to relax, allowing blood to flow more easily, reducing pressure on the artery walls. I want you to understand that this technique is especially helpful during moments when your blood pressure feels high due to stress, anxiety, or emotional tension. Perhaps you just had an argument, received upsetting news, or felt sudden dizziness or restlessness. This hand technique gives you something immediate and safe to do while your body settles itself. After 60 seconds, slowly release your thumb and notice how your body feels. Do not rush. Take another slow breath. Many seniors tell me that their hands feel lighter, their chest feels less tight, and their mind feels clearer. These sensations are not imagined. They are real physical responses to calming the nervous system. Now, if you want to deepen this effect, you can repeat the same process on the other hand. Gently wrap your left hand around your right thumb, breathe slowly, and hold for another 60 seconds. This creates balance in the body and enhances the calming response even further. Within just 2 minutes, you may notice a significant sense of relaxation, and for many people, blood pressure readings taken afterward are lower than before. Let me be very clear and honest with you. This hand technique does not replace your prescribed medication. It does not cure high blood pressure. but it is a powerful support tool that helps your body do what it was designed to do naturally. Think of it as a way to help your medication work better, to reduce sudden spikes, and to give you control in moments when you feel helpless. One of the greatest dangers for seniors is fear. Fear itself raises blood pressure. When you feel a spike coming and you panic, your body tightens even more. But when you know that you have a simple, safe technique you can do anywhere, at home, in a car, or even in a waiting room, that fear begins to lose its grip. Confidence replaces panic, and confidence itself lowers blood pressure. I have taught this hand technique to seniors who live alone, who worry about what will happen if they feel unwell with no one around. Many of them tell me it gives them comfort because it reminds them that their body is not their enemy. It is listening. It responds to calm, gentle signals. Now let me share something else that many people do not realize. High blood pressure is often not constant. It fluctuates throughout the day. Stress, dehydration, poor sleep, salty meals, and emotional strain all contribute. This is why techniques like this are so valuable. They help smooth out those dangerous spikes that put strain on your heart and brain. If you practice this hand technique regularly, not just during moments of stress but also as a daily habit, you train your nervous system to relax more easily. Over time, this can lead to better blood pressure control overall. Many seniors do this in the morning before starting their day, or at night before sleep, when blood pressure naturally should come down. As a doctor, I always tell my patients that healing is not only about pills and numbers. It is about teaching your body how to feel safe again. When the body feels safe, it stops fighting itself. Your heart does not need to pump so hard. Your blood vessels do not need to stay tight. Everything begins to flow as it should. I also want to address something very important. If you ever experience severe chest pain, sudden shortness of breath, weakness on one side of the body, or confusion, do not rely on hand techniques alone. Seek medical help immediately. These techniques are supportive, not emergency treatment. Your health and safety always come first. But for everyday moments, for stress-related spikes, for that uneasy feeling that something is off, this 60-second hand trick is a gift you can give yourself. It costs nothing, it has no side effects, and it reminds you that you are not powerless. I have seen seniors regain a sense of control over their health simply by learning how to calm their bodies. And when the body calms, the numbers on the blood pressure monitor often follow. This is not coincidence. This is how the human body works when we stop fighting it and start listening to it. So the next time you feel your blood pressure rising, or you feel anxious, or your heart feels like it is racing, do not panic. Sit down. Breathe. Hold your thumb gently. Give yourself 60 seconds. Let your nervous system reset. Let your body remember how to relax. Your hands are always with you. Your breath is always with you. And your body, even at an older age, still knows how to heal when given the right signals. Never underestimate the power of small, gentle actions done with consistency and care. As a doctor and as someone who truly cares about your well-being, I encourage you to try this technique today. Practice it, feel it, and remember that managing blood pressure is not only about control, but about calm, patience, and respect for your body's natural wisdom. And I want you to understand something deeply reassuring, especially if you are a senior who has tried many things over the years and feels tired of constant warnings and restrictions. Your body is not broken. It is not failing you. It is simply reacting to years of stress, habits, and changes that come with age. When you use this simple hand technique, you are not forcing your body to do something unnatural. You are reminding it of a calm state it already knows. This is why so many seniors feel relief almost immediately, even if they were skeptical at first. Many of my older patients tell me that the most frightening part of high blood pressure is not the number itself, but the feeling that comes with it. The pressure in the head, the heaviness behind the eyes, the sudden fatigue, or that strange sense of unease that makes you feel like something bad might happen. These sensations often trigger fear. And fear tightens the body even more. When you place your attention on your hand, your breath, and the gentle pressure of your fingers, your mind shifts away from fear. This mental shift is just as important as the physical one. The brain stops sending emergency signals and the body begins to unwind. You may be surprised to know that this hand technique has roots in ancient practices that understood the connection between the hands, the brain, and internal organs long before modern machines could measure blood pressure. Today, science is catching up and confirming what many traditional systems already knew. Gentle touch, slow breathing, and focused attention can influence heart rate, vascular tension, and stress hormones within seconds. This is especially valuable for seniors because it does not strain the body, does not raise the heart rate, and does not require physical strength. As you continue practicing this, you may notice that you become more aware of your body's signals. You may catch yourself tensing your shoulders, clenching your jaw, or holding your breath without realizing it. These small habits contribute to higher blood pressure over time. When you hold your thumb and breathe slowly, it becomes easier to release these tensions. Your shoulders drop, your jaw relaxes, your breathing deepens. All of this works together to reduce the load on your heart. Let me tell you about something I have seen countless times in my clinic. A senior comes in with elevated blood pressure, worried and tense. We sit quietly for a few minutes. I guide them through slow breathing and this hand technique. When we measure their blood pressure again, the numbers are often lower. Not always dramatically, but enough to show that the body responds quickly when given the chance. This moment alone gives them hope, and hope is a powerful medicine. What makes this technique even more valuable is that it can be done anywhere, without anyone even noticing. You can do it while watching television, while sitting in a bus, while waiting for a doctor's appointment, or even while lying in bed at night when worries keep you awake. There is no special posture, no special equipment, and no pressure to do it perfectly. The body responds to gentleness, not perfection. I often tell seniors that managing blood pressure is like calming a restless child. You cannot shout at it or force it to be quiet. You must soothe it, reassure it, and make it feel safe. This hand technique does exactly that. It is a form of reassurance to your own nervous system. And when the nervous system calms, the heart follows. Over time, as you practice this regularly, you may notice that your reactions to stress change. Situations that once made your heart race may feel more manageable. You may recover more quickly from emotional upsets. This does not mean stress disappears from life, but it means your body no longer stays stuck in a constant state of tension. This is especially important for seniors because prolonged stress puts continuous strain on the heart and blood vessels. I also want to speak directly to those of you who feel discouraged because you have been dealing with high blood pressure for many years. Please do not think that simple techniques are useless just because the condition is long-standing. The nervous system remains adaptable at any age. Even small improvements in relaxation can reduce the overall burden on your cardiovascular system. And when combined with proper medical care, healthy eating, gentle movement, and adequate sleep, these small practices can make a meaningful difference. Another important aspect of this technique is that it brings you into the present moment. Many seniors spend a lot of time worrying about the future or regretting the past. These mental patterns keep the body in a state of stress. When you focus on the feeling of your hand, the rhythm of your breath, and the sensation of calm spreading through your body, your mind settles into the now. And in the present moment, the body often feels safer. I encourage you to treat this practice not as a last resort, but as a daily act of self-care. Just as you brush your teeth or take your medication, you can take 1 or 2 minutes to hold your thumb and breathe. This small routine can become a signal to your body that it is time to slow down, to rest, and to reset. And please remember, you deserve to feel calm. You deserve to feel supported by your own body. Aging does not mean losing control over your health. It means learning gentler, wiser ways to care for yourself. This 60-second hand trick is one of those ways. It is simple, but its simplicity is its strength. As a doctor, I have seen technology advance, medications improve, and treatments evolve. But one thing remains constant. The body heals best when the mind is calm and the nervous system is balanced. Never underestimate what a minute of calm, intentional touch can do for your heart, your blood pressure, and your peace of mind. So keep practicing. Be patient with yourself. Trust the process. And the next time you feel that familiar tension rising, remember that relief may already be in your hands.